So everyone, it's Wednesday and I'm back with another episode of Haikyuu. However, before I talk about this episode and possible spoilers, here's an artist promotion right here. So please be sure to check out Sipsy for more amazing art and work. Links to her sites is in the description box below. We also find links to this reaction video. And this episode was... I mean, it gave me many shivers, I must admit that. I wasn't expecting it for really bring that out. You're really getting so into the game and all of that. I mean, without doubt, Oikawa is a real monster in that sense. Not only as that his sets is strong, he serves are as well, and even as Nishiyo said, is that Oikawa serves. There we go. I need to that his serves wasn't that strong before, so he had been training that, and really showing that Oikawa really do work hard to make up for his weakness and all that. But what I really think is interesting with Oikawa in general is I would say is his true strength, and that is to bring out the strength of the rest of his team, as he did with Turnip Head and all of that. Really showing that he is not only a setter that is very good, but he is pretty much the engine, the heart of the team. Not that, I mean, that he's, as coach said, is that he's not the entire team. I mean, we have an entire team of players fighting against them. It's not just Oikawa. And of course, Oikawa wouldn't work without a good team after all. And seeing that this team trusting him so much and all of that, and the chemistry and all of that really works strongly. And then it was the mention there that Oikawa mentioned about Kageyama, that it was just 2 months ago since he was that junior that was the king of the court and all of that. So that means that it's not been a very long time. And of course, as he said, getting rid of certain habits and things like that do take time. It's like, you know, if you have a certain mindset and you're trying to get rid of that, or something like biting your nails or something like that. Now, it's very different things, but the general thing is that get rid of bad habits and things like that is very hard, especially if you have it for a very long time. Especially if you've been living with many years and things like that, it gets really hard. Even if you're just trying to not do those things, it tend to be you go back to them when things happen. For me, this episode big star is one of my favorite characters, of course, Ryu Tanaka, that really did show off that even if he did mess up the serves and all that, and then nothing that he's bad or anything like that, just that Oikawa serves are quite a scary thing, but rather that, as they said, that his mental fortitude is so strong that he still managed to get back from it and doing that. I mean, when thinking on it, I mean, Tanaka have been like, while many, you probably, and I myself, see him as a joke character many times, you know, a little bit of a comic relief and all of that, with his weird outburst and weird ethics and all of that. But at the same time, he had been very moral supporting that sense, that he's been one that, especially with Hinata, that when Hinata is in fear or doubt, Tanaka often have been there to support him, or, you know, like, oh, you can do this, and shouting at him and all of that. And he doing that at himself as well, like you saw that. That was quite amazing. But I think that is something that really showing his strength. And holy damn, that I mean, I didn't know he was that good or that strong, that he was considered to be an ace in the making, actually. So that was like, oh man, that is pretty neat. And what I think with Tanaka in that sense is that he and Hinata in many ways are very similar, because both have that very outburst of energy and emotion. So both are definitely something that really will drive the team, in that sense that, yeah, we can do this, we can win, even if we're laying way back, we can still carry this on. That they're having that spirit And that is definitely something that is really, really important in these kind of games. Well, sports in general. And another thing I really liked with this episode was the music. We had that moment, especially with Tanaka and all of that. We had that, like, epic fucking music. It was like 2 steps from hell. You felt the epicness, like, ah, this is total war, standing on the piles of mountains of corpses of volleyball players Tanaka have slain in his games. He's a possible Dragon Slayer. Though it was a very good episode, I am really curious to see how this game gonna continue. As it looks now, I'm pretty sure Oikawa's team will take this first set. However, how it's gonna go thereafter, I'm not entirely sure. Especially now when Kageyama is getting switched out. And this is the first time since they started to play pretty much that Kageyama is switched out like that. And in a way, I think it's a very good thing, because obviously Oikawa, I'm mixing their fucking names together. But Kageyama in general have been showing that, yeah, he's taking all the pressure on himself and all of that, you know. And they know how he plays. They know his skills and all that. So switching in Sugawara and all of that. So I probably pronounced it wrong and all that. I'm terrible, sorry. But not only that, it bring in a little bit the new, fresh strength into the team, but also giving... I think it would give him upper hand, because since he haven't been playing since, well, quite a bit back actually, it might actually confuse Oikawa's team and all of that. And Kageyama get a chance to sit down on his ass and collect his memory and mind and fucking be calm. That's what I think, at least. But well, I will be back with more Oikawa. Man, seriously, that fucking name have been stuck on my head now. Damn it. Haikyuu. There we go. It makes me wonder, what does Haikyuu mean? I need to check on that. But yes, I will be back though next week with more Haikyuu. So thank you for watching. See you later on. Have a continued super great day.